filing this, Asanya continued to call my phone, crying, begging me not to take her to court. This is the second time that this has happened. The first time was in 2015. My first ever PFA violation, I was found not guilty. The second one, they merged with the other with the not guilty one, and then the third one, they said they found me guilty but no further punishment. She accused me of violating a PFA. I was found not guilty, so then I filed a contempt of court on her, and all the evidence that I had, she was in some trouble back then in 2015. She did the same exact thing. She started crying, and I felt bad, and I just dropped it. This time when she was crying in 2021, it it was kind of scary. Like, I just felt like I don't know if she would try to do something to my daughter, try to do something to herself. She seemed like suicidal the way she was acting, and she kept calling me crying. When I hung up the phone, I had like a really heavy feeling on my heart, and I was like, you know what? What's going to make things better? If I go to court, is she going to have like more resentment towards me and it's going to cause more problems? And I said, okay, well, I focused on, Sadia. I said, what would be the best thing for Sadia? And one of the things I came up with is if me and her started going to counseling. Another thing she was saying that she's not going to agree for Sadia to go to Florida, which her counselor said that would be a great thing for her to try to create new memories after the trauma that she has been subjected to. And she loves the beach and she's never been to Disney World. So I've already been setting up this vacation for her, and her mom wasn't going to allow her to go on a vacation unless I dropped the contempt of court. So I came up with these three contracts and I dropped the contempt of court, and it's something that I deeply regret because things didn't change. After a few months, it went right. She went right back to her old self. I should not have dropped it, but I just felt like if I go through with it, how is that going to affect our relationship? Is it going to make it worse or is it going to make it better? One of the stipulations was I had three contracts, and I said, if we could start following these contracts, I will drop this contempt of court. So the one contract was to start sharing anything that you're getting for Sadia, whether it's a child tax credit or SSI, to start sharing them funds. My main reasoning for doing this is it's not fair to Sadia that her funds are, for one, they're not being spent on her. I mean, I buy everything for Sadia, which I don't mind. I'm the man. I know I should be spending more money and doing more and working harder, but the fact that you're not buying anything for her, you don't have her in any extracurricular activities. Anytime she needs money for anything to do with school, or all comes out of my pocket. And then you're taking all of her money, and the only time you do spend it on her is when you are paying these attorneys that are working against her best interests. Sadia deserves better than this. You're not doing what you should be doing with the money that's supposed to be meant for the child. The next one was, anytime that we have issues, we go to counseling. So we start off going to counseling, and anytime we have issues, we continue to go to counseling. In the past, the courts would not court order us counseling. This was my way of trying to fix these issues that we have. I should have went through more with my contempt because Judge Hughes was, him and Judge Amesbury, they both appeared to be really, good judges, and I succeeded just by coming forth with the truth and, credible evidence. The last contract was she refused to allow Sadia to go to Florida, and this is something that counselor and I agreed would be one of the best things for her to overcome her trauma and just to create, new memories. And I wanted to do something big that she could really remember, just to get over the trauma and the abuse that she had been subjected to.